I'm Henry Wells, I'm 19 years old, I'm an ambassador, and my job in the team is to represent the birth children of the fostering family. My award was from the Fostering Network, and it was a national award, and the award was for outstanding contributions by sons and daughters, which is a really massive thing actually, because I know a lot of birth children do put a lot of effort into the family household, and they do quite a lot of work, and for me to not only represent myself but them as well is a massive achievement. So I won it for not only the support I give at home, and not only to the support I give to the children that come into our house, but also people around where I work, so the other ambassadors as well, and sharing my experience with them, and also taking my experiences to people that can actually make a difference. So that's what I won my award for. So I've been doing the ambassador role for about a year and a half, 2 years now, and I do different things, but my main role is to be sort of like someone that sort of represents birth children and that I share my personal views and views from other birth children as well into the team. And one of the most important things I've done recently is I was part of a mock offset inspection. Other things I do interviews for newly qualified social workers. I do so many different things, but it all comes down to one thing really, and that's trying to make a difference. So my family's background, we've been fostering for around 12 years now, so I'm 19 now, so I would have been about 7 or 6 maybe, so I started really, really young. And with fostering, the thing is you hear so many different things that you never thought you would hear, and you'll see a lot of things that you think you'll see either. And some of the stories that the children tell you, sometimes it's quite traumatic. And I think it's about shaping these stories and shaping these individuals and making their stories not something they can be proud of, but how they've grown as an individual. And that's my family's role, and that's what I do as well. Growing up in a fostering family has helped me become that person that I can actually help shape the stories that I've heard into something positive. Now I feel like I'm in a position to actually help other people by myself, so I believe that it shaped me as a person. So to actually let someone know I can make a difference in this person's life. But before, growing up in my family, I thought it was my parents' job, and because I was quite young, and after a while I actually understood the importance of my role as well, and I think that's how it shaped me. Because as I mentioned, I feel like I can take their views, and I could be sort of a person that they can come and speak to. Whereas before I thought, it was my mum and their workers, but now it's almost like their issues and stuff like that can be resolved by me doing something and making a difference, and that's why I love this job so much. The reason why someone would want to become a foster carer is to make a difference, and I think that's something that doesn't need to be said by other people, because I think it takes a lot of guts to become a foster carer, and if you do it well, you can change a lot of lives.